All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Attack on Titan, Season 4, Episode 4.
All right.
Eren's in Marley.
Eren is here, and oh boy, he's already pontificating and wondering how did it all come to this?
Exactly, yeah. And Falco's just like, oh, what a nice man that's,
Yeah, what strange wisdom comes forth from this this random stranger here. Yeah, it's quite quite unexpected, but I think I kind of like him, a little bit. It's a little off-putting.
Right, he's clearly been through a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
But he's nice.
It's okay, you won't have to fight anymore. You remember?
That's right.
Heard of that?
That's
said to him,
right.
Falco?
Yeah.
You better hope he doesn't have to fight anymore. Yeah.
But also Reiner. We got backstory with Reiner.
Reiner. Oh my God,
we also
Reiner.
got him contemplating things.
We got him contemplating a lot of things. Oh my God, there was so much going on in that backstory. We got to know so much more about who he was and everything, and I very much want to see Reiner survive,
right.
Let
the plot armor of the plot armored Titan last a little bit longer.
I used to mock it, now I'm like, to survive, my man.
Right.
You gotta make it through this.
Yep. Oh man.
Oh my God.
Because even if Reiner doesn't want to be alive right now, we all want him to very much stay alive.
And I mean, hey man, you gotta talk to your mom. You gotta have a good, serious, long talk.
That is definitely
you might not
a long
get an
talk.
opportunity very soon. You really might need to do this today.
Just 50 feet outside of where you were. There's
your mortal enemy.
Kinda.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, guys, and now we're going to be going over the comments of the week for the recent episode's reaction and discussion, and we were selecting these. Jacob selected these specifically, given that he is all caught up to the manga now.
Indeed, yes. So if you want to have comments featured in, the next video, just, leave comments in the comment section that are unspoilery. That way I can actually share them with Caleb.
Yeah, and make sure to also add in the special code that we put in at the end of the discussion so that we know that you are actually, involved in the discussion.
Exactly, yeah.
So first comment is from who, Jacob?
First comment is from Giovanni Garduno. Hi, Eren. Reiner is nothing short of an incredible character. The man started off as a cool and likable comrade, to end up being a traitor who's broken and has sympathy for the people he's hurt, to full-on enemy that we had to take down, and now being basically the protagonist at the endgame. Isayama struck gold with him to the point where I just want to give him a big ol' hug and say it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Which is something I never would have expected when seeing the Armored Titan take down the wall in Episode 2 of Season 1.
That's true.
Unreal.
Yeah. So... yeah, of all the kind of evolution twists of a character that Attack on Titan has taken on a ride for thus far, there's Eren, Historia, Ymir, and Reiner. I think those are the four that kind of have gone on those biggest of changes, really. And Reiner's kind of at the top.
No contest for me.
He's
love him.
Fantastic.
It's gonna be okay, buddy. Maybe not, but it's gonna be okay.
All the hugs and head pats for Reiner, but also all the plot armor. Please don't die anytime soon.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other one is from Mordtiret. Hi, cool. Eren. So, Caleb, welcome to the manga chapter that spawned 100 billion theories online back in the day. Now, we got to hear a few of your theories on what Eren might be doing in Marley, scouting the enemy, hunting for a peaceful solution, singling out individuals to spare, running away from Paradise.
All kinds of,
lots of mites. But I want something else. What do you personally wish Eren was here for? What is your personal best-case scenario for this imposter among us?
Personal best case scenario, I think what we've determined would be probably the best thing that he could be doing is scouting and looking for sympathizers and just people that could be allies and just sowing in some ways basically a sort of dissension amongst the ranks of the warriors in general and the warriors in training, thus being able to maybe have them find a solution to, their current enslavement without going to just wholesale slaughter of everyone,
right,
which could lead to a lot of Eldians and Marlians all getting killed.
Yeah, not actually doing the if we kill everyone over there, will we finally be free? Yeah.
Right. That would be the main goal I would want with Eren, is basically looking for allies.
Gotcha.
And basically then scouting to see what the situation is in general. And then if he has other people with him, having them do the same thing. But everyone has their own perspectives. Then we get one of those classic Attack on Titan roundtable discussions of all the characters being like, "Okay, what have you found? Let's take notes, put a list out." Hanji's like analyzing the data,
right?
You know, like,
yeah, and that could be a great way to also like show, you know, where everyone's been, you know, over the past 4 years and where they're at now, and sort of reintroduce us to all the characters at the same time.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But yeah, okay, it's reaction time, y'all.
Such happy music.
What is this happy music? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Huh. Kruger.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Whoa, wait. Whoa, this is huge. Who's it sent to? Who's it sent to? Who's it sent to?
I mean,
oh my God!
Who do you think it's sent to?
Jacob, what's in the message? Oh my God, everyone is gonna die. This is like the mission is a go letter.
Either that, or like, it's the I know I ran away and you're probably upset, but you know.
or like on a completely other random note, it's the oh no, this is actually sent to my family.
So
hey Zeke, I'm here. I'm here. And it's like a message of just like, we're about to go to war. I hope you're ready.
Falco looks at the letter. Oh, your family would see?
Yeah. Oh my God. But he took the name Kruger, which is the owl.
Yeah.
That is so like, how much is Eren like in touch with things with regards to paths then, you know? Like,
oh man.
Whoa. God.
Don't worry, it's actually just very, very harmless and happy and fluffy.
Whoa.
I forgot how huge this guy is.
Okay, Willie. Yeah. You have little gremlin titans out there just making a lot of noise. Oh my God. My cat's just like, kill me, please. Just.
Nah, he's great with kids. What are you talking about?
Oh. Whoa, that's terrifying. Just the idea that.
Yep.
They don't even let him know
who it is.
Yeah. Statue of Helos. Whoa!
Lore.
Whoa! The timeline with that is rather timely with certain things on Paradise. Oh shit. Wow.
Yep.
Jeez. Wow, that's okay. This is getting all kinds of twisted now. Yeah, just coming straight out and saying it. Whoa. Oh God, I do not like this guy.
You don't like Willie?
No, no, no. Huh?
Oh. Glorious.
What? What's going on? Oh. Oh. Oh.
パラディ島作戦は順調だな。上官方は大変聡明である。
Oh, so intelligent.
どんな作戦を告げられるか楽しみだ。例えば、
4人の子供にすべてを託すとか。
It's not like they've done it before.
抜いた。ファルコがガビを抜いた。
Wow.
Yeah.
一度勝ったくらいであの騒ぎだ。まったく、こっちの気持ち。ファルコが今さらどんな成績を残そうと、ガビの優位は動きませんよ。
Unless history repeats itself.
You hope so, Colt, don't ya?
ファルコが初めてガビに勝ったんだよ。
成績で？すげえなそりゃ。次の鎧はポーズで決まりだ。
今さらあんたが比較対象になるわけない。私は戦果を上げて祖国に貢献したんだから。
でも軍はまだ鎧の継承者を発表してる。
This is true.
俺はやることをやるだけだ。
Look at Gabby's face.
Yeah.
何のためにそこまでするの？
Oh.
I wonder, Gabby, what is the point?
お前のためだよ。
いっちゃったぜよ。
Oh! Oh! Oh!
私の邪魔しといて。
She doesn't get it.
Yeah.
わけわかんないんだけど。
I love anime so much sometimes that the character just goes, ha!
Yeah.
God, the delivery is so good.
それじゃあ。
I love doing that.
Yep.
So fun.
無理だって思ってるの。
語尾は違うのか。先月まで殺し合ってた中東連合の国々も含まれるんだぞ。俺の一家は外国の収容区から移ってきたからわかる。
Whoa. Abroad too.
Yeah.
Whoa. I applaud your optimism, but it's unfounded.
あんたの見返したいって気持ちはよーくわかるけど、まず無理だから。あとゾフィアはわけのわからない自己演出をやめろ。いや、私これ
This is what?
どこを直すんだよ。
私はありのままで問題ないでしょ。可愛いし、
Wait,
Looking at the camera. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And now her face actually looks kind of creepy. Yeah.
あんたら今度ファルコひいきしたら泣かすから。
Jesus.
おめでとう元帥殿。軍はあなたのものだ。
Whoa.
軍は国家のものです。そしてこの国の最高司令官はあなたです。
Whoa.
それは少し違うな。私は総理を
Oh
握っ
shit.
たものだ。
Is
先代の誰もこれを握ろうとしなかった。
Whoa.
たまたま順番が回ってきただけの男なんだよ。
Ah, so this is the
家は
Warhammer
倒壊
Titan
寸前
then.
ですが使える柱も残っていました。その者どもによると我が家にはすでにネズミが入り込んでいるよ。
So are they literally going to be clearing out rats in conjunction with this too?
Rats.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell?
何度も手紙のやり取りを手伝ってくれた。
All my letters! All my letters! What do you mean all my letters, Eren? What do you mean?
家族の方からですか？病院の生活は退屈だろう。
Whoa!
体には難しく。
A baseball mitt? It was to Zeke! One of them was to Zeke! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god! There's no way! There's no way! Oh my god! What has happened in the last 4 years?
It's a good question.
区の診療医の家が
Whoa.
ここにはたまにお茶を飲みに来る。あの子にお使いを頼むのはおやめなさい。
おかしな疑いをかけられてはぐらい付けのになってしまう。家族に悔いがあるようですね。後悔しない日などない。あの日息子は妹を連れて壁を出た。私が普段から厳しくしすぎたんだ。医者をつけと。
Whoa! Whoa!
Yep.
Oh! Oh my god! Ah! Jeez! Oh my god! Holy shit! Grandpa and grandson.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
ほら、開いたグラスが出てきた。かかれ。
Shoot, 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 shoot. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I love seeing them as a unit.
Right, with the snare drums in the background.
What the hell?
申し訳ございません。騒がないで。立派なお召し物が。
ご婦人いかがなされました？
お恥ずかしい。ワインを着物にこぼして
Oh!
手を借りていました。
Oh, wow! Way to go, lady! Oh my god!
あなたがどんな目に遭うかわからないでしょう。
Wow!
Yep.
Oh!
Yep.
助けてもらった。
Just like that.
俺をエルディア人だと知ってて。
しかし昨日の敵は今日も敵。いや失礼。昨日の敵は今日の友。過去にあったことは酒とともにトイレ流し。
Wow.
あなた
Yeah.
の祝杯をあげようではありませんか。それでは末永き平和に。
Wow. Yeah.
のジョークは大変高度な代物でした。しかしお客様は共通語が聞き取れなかったようなので、あとは私にお任せを。いいぞビリー。
Let me save this situation.
Yeah.
中でも最も虐げられたマーレは、その
Okay, let's get to know you more, Willie.
悲劇は繰り返された。エルディア人の根絶を願う気持ちはよくわかります。
I understand.
私はこの終わりのない問題に対して一つの回答を導き出しました。
Well,
Yeah.
that's not at all ominous as hell.
No, definitely not. Nani?
On that day, humanity received a grim reminder.
To always set your alarm.
この状況は何？
She's so like terrified and like
Yeah.
we're under attack. Oh my!
これが祭りか！
Oh!
Because this is happening in the internment zone. Like they've never had anything like this.
Wow! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah.
And he's paying for it.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Pizza! Oh! What a guy! What a guy! Wait, what the heck?
お前が欲張るから。
毎日お祭りすればいいのにね。
Oh my gosh. You could literally just give her a piggyback ride, but no.
なんだか何か
Don't say that, Gabby.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't. Why would you do that? Yeah.
Yeah.
そうだな。
And there is an end credit scene.
Okay. Okay.
Oh
Well.
boy.
What
Okay.
what a crazy build-up episode.
Yes.
Ah, yes, we
Yes.
have a family of Eldians that are secretly in control of a country that oppresses
is-
Eldians.
Right. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's all kinds of twisted.
Yep.
All kinds of messed up. Then not only that, we have a potential like freaking baseball net sent to Eren from his family.
I mean, he was talking with his grandpa, aka Zeke's dad. Zeke's grandpa.
Right. Yeah. But, you know, that was someone who was in the... Yeah.
Right, Zeke's only living family.
Yeah.
Other than Eren.
Falco?
Oh. My friend wants to say hi to you! Oh my god! This is literally like Armin trying to lead Annie underground. Oh my Oh my god.
All right.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah. So, that's where we are.
All right, y'all. It's time.
So,
it's time. We're actually doing this.
So, Caleb, what are your thoughts on this episode? You know, because not too much happened really.
No, not that much at all. Nothing crazy big at all.
Definitely not.
No, there's so much in this episode that I like. If I was just like sitting here to be like, oh yeah, Attack on Titan, you know, there's not really much happening. I guess you know. Oh, Eren showed. No, guys, the letters. Are you kidding me? And then they're to my family, and then actual like
meeting of family
shows up.
Yeah.
Which apparently he's in the hospital for like potentially going crazy.
He's also
or
a doctor, but yeah, he is also, people are aware of his deteriorating mental state.
Mental health, yeah. Then we have this really disgusting insinuated thing of, hey, you know the Tybers, they're just a recently introduced thing, right? They're a family of Eldians that's kept the Warhammer Titan in their control for all this time. We don't really know exactly why, but they're said to be really important and stuff. There's some kind of noble kind of thing here. Oh,
no, they're just the shadow.
They are the shadow leaders of Marley.
Yeah,
Marley, which utilizes the Eldians as living weapons slaves to fight their wars. These people are evil. Like,
are you sure?
That is like,
are you sure?
So not. There's an obvious aspect of when you see someone doing anything involving slaves that is evil. But the thing that's so
insidious,
twisted and insidious about this, also, I have this negative association with any like kind of suave, charismatic male leader with blonde, long hair. I don't know what it is. I think anime might have just given me a little bit of a complex.
But he has such a you know, just warm, normal name, Willie. You know,
Willie. What I like to do and take is Willie and just break off. So he's setting up something with Magath.
The military is yours. Like,
what?
Hold on.
A festival where he's going to tell them the truth, and then this is all done in the context of everyone knowing exactly not just who he is, but kind of what he is. And while I think it is pretty much being established that unless they want to do a really big switcheroo, he's also the Warhammer Titan. That just feels...
No, I have no idea why you would think
holding
that.
His hands and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah, definitely.
What?
But this is all happening in conjunction while Eren is here setting up some shenanigans. And we did a little bit of a time skip here as well. Falco has been sending letters, plural.
Well, yeah, it took them a long time to set up this festival and everything, the stage and all of that. That doesn't get built overnight. No.
What has happened the last 4 years, y'all? Because Eren just like recently like bumped into Falco basically for the first time in the last episode. Like that was a new thing.
Or having a conversation, not just, you know, passing by kind of a thing. Yeah.
Well, it seemed like it was their first time
actually interacting. Yes, right.
Yeah, meaning that the letters thing is a very like
this is a very recent
development. So, two things. One,
only 2.
Yeah, they're subsets, categories to other things. Eren sending letters at all is freaky because I'll just tell you, there's no mail system going to Paradise. Just saying. So that means he's sending multiple letters to people in Marley, or even crazier, within the nation of Marley. Not like this particular place here.
It could totally just be addressed like, 424th Road, Shiganshina Paradise, like, that could totally happen, yeah.
Guys, Eren being here in conjunction with something that is a world summit, basically.
Oh.
And he's sending letters out. That means this is not a spur-of-the-moment thing. This is a planned thing.
Snail mail does take a little while to travel, after all.
It takes a long time to travel, which means that Eren has been, like, needing someone like Falco for a while, because otherwise, if he wanted to do something as quick as possible, he would have had these things, like how long has Eren been here? He would have had these mail things sent, like, a while ago, right? Probably. Which means that, like, he's either sending them to people that are close by, so it's not going to take much time to get there.
Which is all kinds of other information, potentially, yeah.
Or, this is the part that's really freaky, is that Eren's sending them to people where it doesn't matter when they get them. It's just the fact that they get them.
Sure.
And while there are world leaders nearby, Eren, who is someone who has... 1 degree of separation from God power,
Basically.
Yeah. Is sending letters. I've never found the concept of Eren Yeager sending letters in this is the capital of Marley, right? Like, this is essentially...
I believe so.
I believe so. It's an important...
It's at the very least a very important city, yeah.
Yeah. Like, what even is this city? Like, do we even know anything about...
I'm not concrete on the details, but this is at the very least a super important city, if not the capital.
Okay, gotcha. Because it's where the warriors are.
Right, it's where the warriors are being kept. So
it feels like it would be a pretty important
even if it wasn't
spot.
Like the official, like, social capital, it would be the military, main place.
Exactly. And then they also have a freaking... zone for the Eldians here.
Well, I mean, that's everywhere.
That's probably also because the warriors need to be,
that too,
in their place. Right. Oh my God. Okay. Then this episode basically gave us all the wholesomeness with the kids, the warriors in training.
Yep. Yeah? Like, let's have ice cream cones and pizza, and
they even did the bread thing with me.
Yeah.
But it was
with an ice cream cone.
Giving Gabby an ice cream cone, which I'm like, damn it, stop doing this Attack on Titan. You're just giving them fuel for the memes.
But like and then the whole thing of them training, and Falco actually beating Gabby at a race, and he looks up at Reiner like, yeah, that's right. All right, make sure that she doesn't become the next warrior. Which the whole idea of Falco looking to the person that he is competing to eat for motivation to keep
Gabby from having to eat.
Reiner. That's
Attack on Titan for you. Welcome to the show. We try to help our friends not become cannibals.
Right. Yeah. Right. By being the cannibal for them.
One physical contest at a time, It do be like that sometimes. And meanwhile, then we have freaking, Colt just watching this whole thing being like, hey,
it's not going to mean anything.
Yeah, it's already decided, basically.
Right? It's already decided, right?
Whoa! Like, that would be the equivalent of if you and I were basically, warriors in training.
Yeah.
And you had, like, a best friend or something like that. You were trying to keep from being thing like there. And I'm like constantly talking them up to save you.
Right.
And you're trying to constantly beat them in some kind of contest so that
you
can
be
save
saved.
them.
Yeah. That's all kinds of like, because we've seen movies like Avengers Endgame or something like that, where you have people that are fighting each other for the ability to save someone they care about, right? Like because they both are like jealously kind of, but also selflessly wanting to do the saving, right? But this just makes it all kinds of extra complicated and dark and twisted and things like that, because can you imagine can you imagine, right? Let's say Colt ends up doing something like Marcel did, right? And he sort of sabotages things, right?
Yep.
So that way Gabby becomes the Armored Titan for sure, right? And nothing that he does matters. So it's you basically murdered my friend to save me when I was trying to save them. Like that.
There's multiple layers of just madness that everyone accepts in this world because of how messed up things are for the Eldians.
Yep.
But it was even brought in with Gabby's little comment about the logic of, you are getting the Beast Titan, your family will already become honorary Marlians.
Right.
But think about it from Gabby's perspective in that Reiner is going to be no longer in this world, so his family, her family, will no longer be honorary Marlians. I'm guessing that's how that would work.
I don't think Marley is kind enough to say that. It's like, it's
you
like
were a president in the past.
Exactly,
so,
right.
Yeah,
you still get no,
probably not.
It only lasts for like 13 years. Do you know how many honorary Marleyan families there would be? They just take over. It would be like there would be no difference. They're just
Think about
honorary
the economic
Marleyans
burden
everywhere.
on our tax-paying Marlians.
It'd be impossible.
We need to be efficient here.
Exactly. We need to keep them motivated.
Jesus Christ! I am so ready for Eren to basically set up something where this world
a bunch of those
festival thing,
wine drinking, people just get killed or something.
It's so messed up to think about, but in some way, you understand then why Marley is no one likes them. It's not just because they're scared of them.
Right, because they constantly go to war to just increase their borders. They are.
Right, They're warmongering, basically.
Yep.
But they're not any better. This is what was really clever with Udo's little comment here. I grew up in an internment zone abroad.
Yeah.
Abroad does not mean a vassal state of Marley.
No.
That means another country.
Well, but even if it was a vassal state of Marley, it would probably be a vassal state because Marley conquered it with Titans.
From another country. Which just means that the other countries are just as bad.
Or worse,
according to
because
Udo.
At least with the Marleyans, right? They're awful. They are absolutely awful, but at least their association with Eldians is... Those are the people that fight the wars for us so we don't have to. Of course, they're devils and pathetic and, dirty and, they're serving my food and all that stuff, right? But, the fact that the person freaked out of, an Eldian, serving my food, that, I could be wrong, because I don't have a clear image of the guy's head, but that could have been someone from, the outside. So then
I think it was.
I think that's what it was.
I can go back to the image there. It was a guy that had very much a very specific look.
Right.
But his getup was such that he, I would say, was most likely not a Marleyan, because there were two of them as well.
Right.
So odds are that one of them wasn't.
So
given that Marley is the host as well.
Right. So their perspective on things is not just, they're devils. It's they're the monsters that are used to, take over my country and kill my family and, all this stuff, right? Whether it's as Titans or as just the soldiers that are being sent in.
They're not stupid. This is blind racist, xenophobic garbage. Because, yes, obviously the Eldians are the soldiers that, go and attack them for the most part as Titans and stuff. But no one is stupid enough to think that the Eldians are doing that of their own choice. No one actually believes that.
Right, but
they could put that propaganda out to their citizens, maybe.
Sure.
And maybe there are people stupid enough to believe that.
Well, and
given that they're apparently also putting Eldians in zones like that. Abroad.
I feel like it's one of those things where consciously they would know, Eldians are, being forced to do it, and as is their, we can't let them run rampant, so at least the Marleyans are doing that, but then the Marleyans are also having them attack us, so, it's all sorts of complicated and messed up.
Well, it's just disgusting.
Oh, yeah,
And then we get kind of a cool little nod to the well, basically some stuff with regards to Mikasa, because there was a whole big deal in season 1 where the people who were the poachers, the human traffickers were basically like, she's like an Oriental. That's really rare and stuff here. Well, maybe rare in Paradise,
not rare here,
but no, actually, just that's a country, of course, that's still got its own culture and peoples and stuff, and they're actively out here. And
she does the save of like,
she saves.
Oh nope, give me that glass. Oh yeah, I spilled wine on my kimono. Like that. I love that introduction. It's so good because it hits two things at once for me. One, it shows that she at the very least is not treating them the same way that the other people are treating them, right? But then it's also
she wines and dines with them, so
yes. No, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But then it's also the being nice to customer service people that like that. Anytime I see that specifically, that automatically makes me like a character a lot
Actually,
more.
let's do a little dumb detour on this, guys. Jacob and I both worked in food, retail, service type jobs where basically all you do is you solve other people's problems. Or you basically do the bare kind of like basic kind of job of like, okay, we're going to help you with this specific thing.
Try and make people have a better day. And oftentimes they're having a shit day.
And it is probably one of the most completely shit on jobs for the workers from the customers by like so many people. And I will tell you, like, Jacob and I share this opinion, like, extremely so. Jacob and I will, like, go above and beyond intentionally to show that we are trying to make the day of customer service workers better because we know how bad it can be.
And yet, we know how much we appreciated it when there were those few and far between people, customers that would do that for us.
But, like, if you are even remotely petty to customer service people, we have zero respect for you. We lose like all respect for you because it basically shows that there's so much intentional like effort to put into the status of a person.
Right. So, it feels very similar to how do I say this in a good way? But it's basically that kind of discrimination based on social standing.
Yeah, that's
right. You were just saying that.
If your social standing isn't high enough, then I don't have to treat you like a human being.
Right.
And while this is basic human
service me.
Right. This is basic human decency for the most part. She is, however, reacting in the moment, which is harder for a lot of people to remain composed towards when it's something that they didn't plan on doing.
Right.
This is not something that she expected to have to deal with today.
It either shows that she is just very like fast on her feet, you know, or that's something that's more of her underlying nature, potentially, right? Because it was more instinctual, right? It wasn't something that had to be as much of a conscious decision.
Right. So it either means nothing, or it could mean everything. Like literally, it's one of those things.
And it could totally be nothing, but it's just it's one of those things where it's like
draw attention to that.
I love the little details.
Yeah, because if Attack on Titan goes to the world stage, which it already is, there's literally going to be a staged theater performance, which I'll just say, people who pontificate in front of world leaders about playwrights and the witnesses of history, you should completely avoid those people. Those people have ego oozing out of their asshole, and they would gladly like offer it up to be like, oh, you can lap it up, please.
One of the things that
Brown knows me all the way. Yes, you should be grateful for this. Like, oh my God!
What was so chilling for me is that the first guy goes up and does the addressing, and he's like,
that was a Tiber, wasn't it?
Because
when they showed this is my family, you know, and everything like that. There was a couple old people on like the couches and stuff.
It might have been.
Maybe it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't think so, but it could have been. Yeah, no.
No, it definitely was not. That guy's way thinner.
Yeah. But the idea of yesterday's enemy is tomorrow's enemy, it's like, whoa. Like, that's a Freudian slip if I ever saw one. And, you know, you can see it in how they all respond, like, shit, right?
It's like, just like
all right then, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he's like, oh, sorry, tomorrow's allies. This goes, wait. And then Willie, the way he just the way he so successfully just weaves in there and completely makes them forget what was just said. Like that's because because the idea that Willie would try and cover for what was said, that makes sense, regardless of whether Willie was an asshole or not. Right, in this situation, he's wanting to put on some sort of show, whether it's for ill intent or not, right? So he wouldn't want that to be the thing that's on people's minds, right?
Yeah.
But the way that he so effectively was able to make this thing that was a pretty horrific thing that was just said, just be like, oh, what was going on? I have no idea. But yeah, all right, yeah, Willie's here. He's great. We all love Willie.
Yeah.
No, that's,
Yeah. Okay. So while all this is happening here, and all this is just kind of setting up maybe some world politics kind of stuff here, we've got Eren just casually being like, "Hey, Falco, like, can you send this message out for me?"
I really appreciate how you've helped me send my letters.
Yeah. But the first one, that we basically saw was him basically doing the whole thing of like, oh,
it's private,
it's private, it's to my family and stuff, And I think Eren has every reason to lie to Falco.
Oh, definitely.
Like, it totally doesn't have to be something that he sent literally to...
Well, and even if he's technically telling the truth, even if he is actually sending it to his family, it's at the very least deceptive. You know?
It's very deceptive.
So, yeah.
But the fact then that they choose to have something be sent back, which I'll just say, that's something that the show would only do if we were supposed to make some kind of a note of it. There is literally no reason, given how secretive they're having Eren's intentions, movements, and stuff be, within how the story is written, to have anything be sent back that we then should be able to see or, discern, unless there is something to be discerned from it.
Sure.
And thus, we get a baseball mitt. Mr. Perfect Gamer is the only person in the entire goddamn world of Attack on Titan that has mentioned anything resembling baseball.
Oh, and then, by the way, in this same episode, Eren goes and talks to his grandpa, who is also Zeke's grandpa, a.k.a. the only official living family Zeke has left.
Oh, well, his grandma.
Sure. Right. But it's the going, like, that's almost family reunion type stuff right there. Like,
and then you've done such, they said something like, you've done such great things and stuff like that. And he's like, no, not yet. Guys, the writing is on the wall. Like, this is going to be something crazy. And I think really what we're setting up here right now, is a full-blown, like warrior Titan, like those that are currently Titans, going full-on revolution. And Eren is basically like, Zeke, are we gonna do this?
But why would I like the idea, but if that's the case, why would Zeke set up the idea of let's take Paradis within the year? That seems like it would be unnecessary if they're planning on doing some kind of warrior revolution.
So I think
unless it was like an excuse to go there to like meet up with like the people on Paradis.
Right. I think the thing that would be important to figure out is, does Zeke know that Eren is here before getting the letter?
Well, and also one other thing to think about. So even if it's something where Zeke and Eren have had some form of contact, that doesn't...
It's been 4 years, we don't know.
Well, right. But at the very least, if Eren got a baseball mitt, from Zeke, right?
Yeah.
That means that there's been some kind of contact, whether direct or indirect, right?
Well,
but this could also be something where Zeke is trying to rescue Eren, basically.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. I'm not denying that. My gut points me towards something where Zeke is thinking long term.
Yes.
He's thinking about a world where he doesn't exist anymore.
Gotcha.
Like, he exists literally in the memories of Colt. So he's like, Colt, I want to make sure he's ready. Like,
and that I do all the heavy lifting of whatever that I have to do that Colt might not be able to do before I pass it on.
Well, and there's a couple things that we are, well, almost certain there will be Zeke favored results based on what he can do, which is, one, he's connected to Eren. He could actually have a conversation about Grisha with him.
Man, wouldn't that be something?
Wouldn't that be something? Yeah.
Oh man.
But also Zeke totally has royal blood. So what he can do, if he's potentially playing some double blind or something like that on Eren, even, I could totally see that too. But again, it's the question of, with his plan to go to Paradise and take it within a year, I don't think that was like something that even Zeke thought would actually work. Zeke's not stupid. Like,
it didn't work all the other times.
It didn't work all the other times when they had more Titans.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, everything has gotten worse and worse and worse with them with regards to Paradise. So I don't see the Zeke setting up a plan to take Paradise as being something that needs to be something more than maybe him just wanting to find a reason to go and either set up an opportunity for him to eat Eren, you know, and maybe do something crazy with the Founding Titan's power.
If he eats Eren, then he'll have the Founding Titan's power and he will have royal blood.
Yep. Or this is something where he's just wanting to make sure he can get to see Eren before he dies. And that ties in really well with what Grandpa Yeager says, which is basically like, he mentions basically like seeing family and do you have any regrets, and someday you won't see them anymore, don't wait and live with regret. But also this is the guy basically talking about this all in the context of the Greece. Is it Grisha?
The Greece.
Greece, okay. Yeah, the Greece family being like leaders in the restoration movement, which you know we know based on the episode 320. So him basically saying, hey, I'm doing the same thing that this kid's trying to do for Gabby. Stop pulling this kid into your shenanigans here. You're going to get him killed, basically.
And his whole family, and
yeah, if he comes into suspicion,
if he even has any family left.
All their efforts will have been for nothing. Now, what I'm curious here is, I don't think, like, Grandpa Yeager has any idea who he's talking to.
Probably not. No.
Yeah.
No.
Like
I mean,
like he's just aware that this guy is
he wouldn't a
problem.
Well, no, the thing is that he wouldn't even know that Eren exists.
That's a little bit of a loose.
No. So okay, unless
Zeke knows a lot of things. So
so unless Zeke told him, he wouldn't know.
Yeah, but it's been 4 years, so a lot of things that could have been
but even if he did tell him, he wouldn't recognize him because he's never seen him.
Oh no, he would definitely never.
Like unless there was somehow like
recognize him.
You remind me of my son, you know, or something like that. Like that would be a way that it could potentially work, and that would be pretty crazy.
Actually, that is a very good point. I would say that he does kind of resemble.
He does resemble Grisha a bit,
quite a bit here, like specifically, like more so than because he's grown up quite a bit, you know.
But man,
But yeah, don't wait and live with regret. And regret, huh? There's not a day that I don't.
Yeah.
And then finally
he goes back. He flashes back to everything that happened.
Yeah. And oh my god.
And there's this part of me that always wonders when I think about this scene of, is this something that Eren said as a deflection from himself, you know, to sort of cut the conversation?
I think so.
Or is it something where it's specifically to bite back at his grandpa? I
could see that being partially the case.
You know,
but I think that Eren is also just telling the truth here. Again, this is an instance where he has no reason to lie outright unless he gets a really pointed question put at him here. But I think this is Eren kind of processing and kind of
and just sort of
thinking and feeling maybe a little bit freer than he has been in a while, just to be able to have these types of conversations in general.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I feel like this is Eren kind of being like, no, I've set my mind in stone. I know what I have to do. I have no regrets. Here we go.
Toss up the baseball.
Yeah. It's going to be a perfect game.
Oh.
I'm just saying, I am terrified hyped. Like, I am scary hyped with regards to that.
Another thing I just got to give praise to, when they had the wits going and being waiters, and we had the snare drums and everything, and them all like just going around,
a unit,
a unit going around and getting the plates and the glasses and like,
Falco, wine me, basically.
Right. like that was. It was just so much fun to see amidst all of the other twisted things that were happening.
Oh, and then Falco confessed to Gabby, like,
basically,
I'm doing this for you, damn it, you know. And she's like, huh? Like,
right. Well, and it's pretty crazy because even the guards for the internment zone,
they knew what was going on.
Well, they knew what was going on, but without the context of it's because he likes her,
right?
What he was saying could be seen as treasonous because it's what do you mean you're trying to save her from the warrior program? What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You know? But
they're like, oh shit, he actually said it.
Yeah. But then
the festival had some of the funniest little goofy moments when they all turned around to Reiner with their empty little money bags.
And Gabby is so giving the puppy dog eyes of like.
But even Sophia,
even Falco a little bit,
like it's just this thing of like.
And then,
come on,
yeah,
Big Brother Reiner, you know. And then we shift with them going from
just
like
all stuffing their faces,
like even Galliard, that was wonderful. And then it's like one of the few times we see Udo smile.
Yeah, in
Sophia
Peak too.
Smiling.
Yeah,
yeah. And then we go from breakfast then to lunch.
They're just the stuffing of the faces continues. Yeah.
Yes.
And Reiner just keeps on
and Reiner keeps on paying for them.
You know what I love too is that while they're eating, Reiner is already buying more because he's basically saying, "Okay, I know how this goes. They're gonna want more after this."
I think it's him just paying.
No. There was a paper with like a bunch of them lined up. Like I'm pretty sure it's something where he's basically
he's got to eat too.
Well, yeah, but like I'm imagining it being something where he's like, we'll need some to go. Like, you know.
Yeah. And then, look, we see them all eating pizza. Pizza, y'all. This
Actual
is the
pizza.
modern age, of course, with good cheesy-looking pizza.
Oh, yeah.
And even Peek's eating pizza, too, with that, like...
Yeah.
And that's just adorable. And then also the shadow on Reiner's face of just like, ugh.
All right, I'm really paying
There goes
a lot.
all my savings here.
And then he looks back at him, and
the slightest little
the tiniest little corners of his mouth just curling up a little bit. It's like, all right, okay.
Like literally, like we could be seeing like one or more of these kids dead pretty soon. Like
who knows?
Like
who knows?
It literally could be like this is like the last little bit of, oh, okay, we're going to make you care like extra little bit.
Give all the happy moments before everything goes terribly.
Eren and Reiner actually meeting each other.
Yeah.
And Falco's like, this is a cool guy.
Apparently, like, you know, it's probably going to be something where it's like, he said he was a friend of yours, you know?
Yeah,
Did you guys serve together in like basic training, you know, or like?
And what is Reiner gonna do? Is Reiner?
Well, they kind of did serve together in basic training.
I know, but is Reiner gonna be the warrior? Is it gonna be Reiner the son? Is it gonna be Reiner the Eldian? Is it gonna be Reiner the soldier from Paradise?
But regardless, this is Eren revealing himself intentionally,
with confidence,
Like, so what the hell does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Like,
so my thought. Eren is going to be the absolute dominant one in this discation.
Well, you really think Reiner has the energy or the strength of the to like?
But let me take this for a second here.
Okay.
Eren talking to Reiner means he has something to gain by talking to Reiner.
Yes, that is.
What could he gain most out of this? There are two, I would say, pretty big things.
One or more allies.
Yes, exactly. First one is he could find an ally in Reiner. I'll talk about how he could convince Reiner to be his ally in a second here. But the other one is basically to get Reiner to do a favor for him.
Sure.
At the behest of a threat.
Well, right, because Falco's there too. Yeah, like that's oh man,
this is where the thing that's terrified me so much about Eren being here could get brought up. So first things first, Reiner, the ally potentially. This is where I think he's gonna start no matter what.
I would say the second best thing though for Eren here would be that he eats Reiner and takes his Titan powers.
Yeah, but that's basically.
But yeah,
that's a bit overt. You know?
It'd be kind of hard to keep you in hiding after that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So first things first, Reiner the ally. I think there is a very real possibility that it could work. There's a couple ways he can make this work. One,
how closely has he been watching Reiner? Like, does he know where Reiner's at right now? Like,
right. There's a couple ways he could do this. There's one, basically the idea of like, hey, it's time. I'm going to offer you a door. You have to walk through it. I can show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it.
Yeah, but like, if he's doing like a Wits rebellion, rise up, you know, let's save all the Eldians.
And it's like, I have a plan. You know, like,
are you with me?
Like, are you with me? Like,
if not,
like everyone is outside the city limits right now.
If not,
I've already sent all my letters and everything, and I've got like confirmation. But also, he could go for the hey, this is happening.
Puts a hand on Falco's shoulder. Are you with me?
Well, right, but he could also do the like. That's the threat. I'm going to get to the threat here. But he could also do the whole thing of, you see this? And he holds up the baseball mitt. Zeke and I are doing this. Are you in? Or are you an enemy? And then he puts the hand on, Falco's shoulder. And Falco's like, wait, what's going on? Either way, with the way that goes, that's just terrifying in and of itself because Eren getting Reiner as a potential ally, even if it's just Reiner that's scared, who doesn't really know what to do here, that's in and of itself.
Well, if we're playing Among Us here, and the imposter has lured some people to a sectioned off location where they won't necessarily be found, right? Then he's either got to kill them and hide the bodies, or turn them into imposters, or something. Otherwise, the secret is going to get out probably pretty soon. Or if he tries to pull some crazy shenanigans where Falco doesn't realize throughout the entire conversation, and like just uses like subtle ambiguous multi-layered like words and stuff like that. Like who knows?
Totally happen.
Eren could have practiced exactly what he's going to say over the last 4 years, where it's like, okay, all right, and so he's like, yep, no, Falco will totally think that this is just a regular conversation between, old buddies or something. But actually, Reiner's like, oh my God.
I just can't wait to see Reiner's reaction, either internally or just we get it as a third-person perspective when we're another party in this whole thing here.
Oh, boy.
But if he levels a threat, an ultimatum, and just comes right out with it of, this is what's going to happen. I need you to do something for me. What could be one of the craziest things that they do here is that Reiner is like forced to like do something.
Yeah, because these kids are all he has. Like that, and that's oh man. Any time in a story, or God forbid in real life, but whenever there's something where it's the innocent are being potentially threatened and they don't even realize it, right?
Whoa. And just think about what that would mean if that's where Eren's character is at. Really.
Right. But at the same time,
he's like, I will do whatever it takes.
But at the same time, it totally might not be, because Falco, he literally said, he's like, you're a good kid. I hope you live a long life.
Yeah. That he had no reason to lie there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I think that he's going to go for the ally pitch first.
Yeah, and wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome to have Reiner
so freaking awesome?
You go on a path of potentially, maybe, sort of, possibly some like redemption, whether it's in any kind of absolute sense, or at least in his own heart or whatever. Like,
and all of this is just in an episode that was probably like entirely built up. Like there's a lot of conflicts that they set up here, and they did a lot of stuff with regards to the Tybers to establish a little bit more of how the world of Marley, like Marley's world kind of system and everything works in with regards to that. And no, I didn't forget about the whole Magath and Tiber kind of thing they've got going on there. So that's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
We'll save that.
We'll save that quick little conversation. It just happens in the episode.
Exactly.
Like, hold on. Wait. He's just a commander. He's overseeing the wits, but you know the military, just the military.
Yeah. So we'll be saving that whole in-depth discussion, though, for our podcast discussion tomorrow. So hope to see you there for that. Check out link in the description below and for our Twitch. But yeah, guys, this is going.
What a time to be an Attack on Titan.
What a time to have to wait an extra week, I guess, for an episode.
I believe so. Yeah, I believe there's going to be an extra week of wait because New Year's, Japan tends to take that time off. But
okay. So guys. What should be the code for this one? Because it feels like
Hi Eren was last
week, and it's almost better for this one here.
Yeah.
But I guess for this one it'd be hey Reiner, you know.
Or Or how about ice cream?
Ice cream? Now let's see exactly what does Eren say to Reiner at this part here.
I don't know if he. Oh man.
Comes down.
I brought him. Falco, you're so happy.
Oh.
It's been 4 years, Reiner.
There we go. It's been 4 years, Reiner. There you go.
Oh boy. Yeah. So there we go. So put that in a comment if you're wanting to, potentially send it in for the next
featured comments.
Thing. But oh boy, we're here. Yeah. We're here, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching the reaction discussion. If you want to see full-length timer version of this reaction right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. Any level support that gets you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us in the community there about Attack on Titan for anime onlys, Attack on Titan for manga people, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
Yes, the info for that's in the description. We do lots of cool stuff on there.
So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.